hangs in a balance.
Not to be used by politicians that we go for, we fight which may lead to our loss of our lives. So, fellow youth, I plead that you work hard so that we make it up.
Bajjadde bakirambula n'okukirambula bakakasa nti kijjukizo ky'amaanyi. So omuwendo bajjajjaffe bwe baawaayo musasulwe, tuzimbirwe amasomero amalungi mu kitundu kyaffe, tuzimbirwe amalwaliro amalungi, tuzimbirwe enguudo ennungi.
Asa pulezidenti waffe yabazimbira ne babeerawo ate kati munaye tubakolere baafa ne bafa naye kati ffe tuyimiriddewo tutyaffe ng'abalamu.
NRM inside the road. I appreciate the government of NRM for so far what we have done. This place has been peaceful for almost 35 years now. As compared to from 85 downwards to independence, there was a lot of instability. But NRM has brought stability. There's only 1, 2, 3 things missing in NRM. There's a seriously of the cadres on the ground. Seriously of cadres on the ground. Because
However, local leaders and the residents here are demanding that government promotes the sites into tourist attraction and allows the sub-county authorities to levy a small fee from visitors, which can be used for maintenance and renovation of these NRA historical monumental sites. But little from this war has been chronicled to give a proper account of the killings that stretched across Kiboga, Nakaseke, Nakasongola, Mubende, Mityana and Wakiso. What is clear, though, government is delivering on some of its pledges to address the issues of poverty, unemployed youth, and the welfare of the sons and daughters of fighters and heroes whose skulls are being eaten away by termites in memorial graves. Report compiled by Salongo Kasibante.
Thank you so much, Salom Kasibante, for that wonderful report on NRM celebrating its 36th anniversary on the 26th of January 2022. If you want to watch the live, you can always catch it on UBC TV, Inspiring Uganda. We'll take a short business commercial break and we'll be back with more stories.
Transact and win money after money with Airtel Money. 1.5 billion shillings in cash prizes up for grabs. The more you transact, the higher your chances of winning. Airtel Money. Instant, secure, borderless.
Raising voices.
I feel happy when my father spends time with me. I hope all fathers will like my father. I want my father to reach out to all fathers. He knows how important it is to be a good father. I promise to help my father inspire other fathers to change.
In this time of COVID, what is your promise to the children of Uganda? Because a violence-free childhood is everyone's right. Raising voices.
All eyes are on Africa. All eyes are on Cameroon. All eyes are on UBC. The drama, the heartbreak, the suspense, tears, joy and celebrations in the biggest sporting event on the continent. In one place, UBC. Call your public broadcaster today and grow your business with us. 0752 265 827 and 0776 611 540. UBC, Inspiring Uganda.
Pay school fees conveniently using MTN Momo. Dial *165 *80 hash. Enter the student code provided by the school. It will show you the student name and the class plus outstanding balance. Enter the amount you want to pay. Enter PIN. You will get a notification confirming payment. It's simple, secure, and convenient.
Everywhere you go, MTN.
You're still watching UBC News Tonight at 10 p.m. It is right now 39 minutes, I beg your pardon, past 10 p.m. Moving on in our business stories, the Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, Major General David Kasura Chomkama has asked trainees who completed a training course in machinery operation to boost the country's earnings, to handle them with care and avoid selling them. Now, this was at the congratulatory ceremony of these trainees held at Namaleme Village in Makiso District. We have a detailed report from Ivan Juko.
Agriculture remains the backbone of Uganda's economy, with the majority of Ugandans dependent on it for domestic consumption and a source of income. This is the reason why government has always invested resources, including machinery, into the sector. 73 Ugandans have now been equipped with the basic skills of managing the agricultural equipment. The Permanent Secretary, Minister of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, Major General Kasura Chomukama David, officiated the pass-out ceremony at Namalere, Wakiso District. He urged the trainees to utilize the skills acquired at the institute to improve the sector.
Doing the course, and congratulations for completing it, for completing the course. It's not very easy. But that's only the first part of your working life. The next part is, how do you use the knowledge that you have received? Getting knowledge is okay. Everybody can get knowledge. But how do you use this knowledge? What is the purpose for which you use the knowledge?
General Kasula commissioned the agricultural machinery supplied by government and cautioned the trainees to put the equipment to their right use.
This is your money because you are the taxpayer. This is your taxpayer money, all these machines. And they're very, very critical, as I will tell you, in our work. So please look after these machines as your babies. Look after them. Don't allow them to die. Don't allow them to get spoiled. Don't allow anybody to misuse them.
The Commissioner of Human Resources at the Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, Maka Seremba, said the program will be extended strategically across the country.
First was really to take through them the ethos of the public service so that they are able to understand and know the do's and don'ts of the public service. Most importantly, we've also discussed their contracted terms, what we expect from them and government, and what government will provide at the end of the day.
I'm Ivan Juko for UBC News.
Moving on from that, the Minister for Works and Transport, General Edward Katumba Wamala, has vowed to crush Ugandans against vandalism of Uganda railway sleepers and equipment. This was at the groundbreaking ceremony for the rehabilitation of Tororo Namamve railway line in Chetume Village, Mukono District.
Government is restoring railway transport to relieve the burden on roads that often get damaged with the movement of bulk goods. Uganda Railway Corporation has embarked on rehabilitating different railway lines, including Tororo Namamve railway section, covering a distance of 234 kilometers. The Minister of Works and Transport, General Edward Katumba Wamala, accompanied by officials from the ministry, have met the project's contractors and other technocrats to pave way for the rehabilitation. General Katumba Wamala asserts that the line's restoration plan will curb the heavy traffic jam along Ojinja Road and will embark on restoring the standard gauge railway as soon as possible.
It's important that the transport, the infrastructure part is well integrated. And now we are moving away from isolated transport systems to integrated transport systems. As I speak now, in a few days, we are going to be commissioning the IMV Pamba, which would also be plying the Port Bell to Kisumu and to Mwanza.
The project's contractors promised to accomplish the works at the right time.
I would like to take this opportunity to assure that China Road and Bridge Corporation will complete will exploit its full potential to complete the project with excellence within the stipulated time of 10 months.
The Managing Director, National Enterprise Corporation, Lieutenant General James Mujira, warned those who engage in vandalism of railway sleepers to stop it.
I want to be part and parcel of this project, to own it and be ready to defend it, especially against the rampant vandalism. Speaking as a senior security officer, I think I can use the occasion also to warn those who think that they can participate in acts of hooliganism and vandalism.
Mukono District local leaders represented by the RDC Fatuma Ndisabana Bitaka and the Member of Parliament Mukono Betty Namboze Bachireke welcomed the rehabilitation project of this section.
Rehabilitation of Tororo Namanve railway line, which is a blessing to our district, and this blessing has come when it is really needed in our community. We need this railway line, first of all, to reduce on the heavy jams on the main road.
Mulimu twagulinda obwedda era mu committee ya assurance and implementation twategeka dde okuyita tiimu eno etubulire lwaki Kenya kyagwa Tanzania kumpi bamala naye nga ffe ne waffe tetukola ki tetunatandika.
The project is worth $184 million and is to be completed in a period of 10 months and will include Ginger Paya Line. Amaivanju.
Transact and win money after money with Airtel Money. 1.5 billion shillings in cash prizes up for grabs. The more you transact, the higher your chances of winning. Airtel Money. Instant, secure, borderless.
From the international scene, the first shipment of a recently approved package of U.S. military aid for Ukraine has arrived in Lviv as tensions over Russia's troops build-up on the border continue. The U.S. Embassy said some 90 tons of the lethal aid had arrived, including ammunition for front-line defenders. The delivery followed U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken's visit to Lviv this week, where he warned of a tough response if Russia was to invade Moscow. Now, Moscow has denied any such plans. Saturday's delivery marked the first part of $200 million security support package approved by U.S. President Joe Biden in December. The U.S. Embassy in Lviv said that the shipment demonstrated its firm commitment to Ukraine's sovereign right to self-defense. Now, Ukrainian Defense Minister Reznikov thanked the U.S. for the aid. South African-American businessman Patrick Soon-Shiong opened a new vaccine plant in Cape Town this week, intended to help his local NATSA company make COVID-19 shots in future and address the continent's deadly dearth of manufacturing capacity. Now, Africa struggled to secure vaccines while wealthy countries were already giving their population shots. Details for that.
South Africa stamped its name in history as a new vaccine plant was opened in Cape Town.
This within the walls of this facility here that would appear to be empty, but which is about to be filled with high-tech machines, manufacturing capability, that we will be able to have advanced skills that will be developed, and through other initiatives across our continent, that our vision for vaccine, diagnostics, as well as drug manufacturing in Africa will soon take form.
The groundbreaking investment by South African-born tech billionaire Dr. Patrick Soon-Shiong will enable the development of second-generation COVID-19 vaccines that destroy the virus and prevents it from being transmitted.
We have now developed this SNN T-cell vaccine as a second-generation vaccine, and we want to manufacture this in Africa, for Africa, and export it to the world.
This investment sparks a new era in Africa's pharmaceutical manufacturing landscape. No longer will the continent have to rely on the help of others to take care of its own people.
Africa should no longer go cap in hand to the Western world, begging and begging for vaccines that they just want to drip off from their tables. We will stand on our own.
95% of pharmaceutical products used on the African continent are imported.
This is what so many organizations and the African Union, African CDC governments have been working for. May we never be in a situation again where the world gets vaccinated, and even today, 2 years into the pandemic, only 8% of the African population have been vaccinated.
It's not just about this facility, but it's the level of investment that's happening in science and technology in South Africa. And I think that's very important to have a little bit what China did in the past, to have all the process that from identification to production of biologics, and that's the idea that South Africa is trying to do now.
This facility aims to produce 1 billion doses annually by 2025, bringing hope not only in the fight against COVID-19, but in time for cancer, TB and HIV treatments.
Now we'll take a short commercial break and we'll be back with sports news.
Start the year off with my Airtel 4G smartphone. You get to enjoy free 1 GB data valid for a month and 100% bonus data every month for 3 months at only 250,000 Uganda shillings. This includes free data spread over 3 months worth 86,500 Uganda shillings, making the effective price of the 4G phone 163,500 Uganda shillings only. Visit the nearest Airtel shop and get one today. Airtel, the smartphone network.
In our sports stories, the African Continental Free Trade Area Secretariat, African Export-Import Bank and other partners have unveiled the Pan-African Payment and Settlement System in a bid to boost the intra-African trade. This followed successful piloting of the system in the 6 West African Monetary Zone countries, including Ghana, Nigeria, the Gambia, Liberia and so much more. Now in our sports stories, the season opener Federation of Motorsport Club in Uganda rally has witnessed day 1 action in Bara. The Rukari Lake Mburu rally attracted close to 30 entries that have provided quality displays during the first 3 sections. Watch.
Uganda's finest rally drivers have descended upon Mbarara for the first Federation of Motorsport Clubs in Uganda event for 2022. It's great to see politicians venture into sport with this Rukari Lake Mburu rally facilitated by Robert Mwesigwa.
Most important to us as a people in Mbarara, in Chiruhura, we are happy on how people can gain economically from such a sport. When you see people hawkers selling sodas or biscuits in one way or another, then it's a sign that such activities help our economy, help our people to have an income in their homes.
On day 1, the cars negotiated Kakoba and Sanga sections before ending with the super special stage. By close of day, it was still tight at top, but Arthur Blick enters day 2 in pole position.
The Mbara rally so far is good for us. We were second in the first stage this morning, and we came first we won the second stage, and we are now leading the rally. We did a bit of an error in the circuit, but yeah, we still have a comfortable lead, and God willing, tomorrow we hope to maintain our lead.
Others are like Ponsi and Olwakataka and Ronald Sebuguzia, all impressive, while reigning champion Duncan Mobiru must overturn a penalty on day 2 to stand any chance. John Barnes, Centum, reporting.
Uganda's crested team has lost to Ghana by 2-1 in a Women's World Cup 2022 qualifier played at the St. Mary's Stadium, Chitende. Goals by Salamatu Abdullahi and Grace Anima are what the Ghanaians needed to take control of the fixture, whose second leg is due next month. Now the winner from this tie plays the winner from the Tanzania versus Ethiopian game. This fourth round is complete with Morocco against Senegal and Nigeria facing Cameroon. The first round winners will earn a place not only in the final but also the World Cup due in Costa Rica this coming August.
They come back because now it is trouble. What a finish. Good cutting ball into the back of the net. Very good finish from Grace Amina, footballer who plays for Police Ladies all the way in Ghana. Makes it 2-0.
It's 5 minutes to 11 p.m. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Thank you so much for being a part of UBC News tonight. My name is Sharon Kyomugisha with Mugalu Muhammad on Sign Language. A blessed Sunday and a beautiful new week as the weekend comes to an end.
Welcome. It is time for the weather forecast from the Weather Center. Weather Semper Alex Kim. Sunny intervals have dominated our skies most of the day across the country, though also cold conditions, and this is because of the cold but dry winds coming in from the north of the continent, also coupled with the depression over the Mozambique Channel that is also sucking and drawing the rain belt to the south away from our country. That is why we do expect to see sunny intervals across our skies all day tomorrow, and because of that we do expect temperatures to be a little bit high at 29 degrees centigrade to be across Karamoja region, 27 in the nation's capital Kampala, and in Kabale Highlands we are forecasting at 23 degrees centigrade. And elsewhere across the globe we are forecasting chances of some rainfall that will be for Mwanza as well as Kisumu, but in Dubai we do expect bright and sunny conditions at a daytime high of 20 degrees centigrade. With that, we wrap it up. Stay tuned and join us again tomorrow, same time.
All eyes are on Africa. All eyes are on Cameroon. All eyes are on UBC. The drama, the heartbreak, the suspense, tears, joy and celebrations in the biggest sporting event on the continent. In one place, UBC. Call your public broadcaster today and grow your business with us. 0752 265 827 and 0776 611 540. UBC, inspiring Uganda.